Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ohio State Buckeyes Call-In Show. I'm your co-host, Ryan Stano.
I'm Garrison Gaddy.
Well, Garrison, we got some more good news today on the recruiting trail. That's where I want to kind of start here before we go ahead and bring in some callers. So Ohio State got another safety commit just a few days after getting Blaine Bradford, the number one safety in the recruiting class, five-star kid. Ohio State went ahead and got another one. They got a four-star safety, Simeon Caldwell. He is from Arizona originally. Or right now, he's originally from Jacksonville, and he's a high four-star recruit. He chose Ohio State over Notre Dame, Miami, USC. Actually canceled visits with all of those schools after he went ahead and committed, which was nice to see. He's a pretty big guy. I mean, he's 6'3", 185 pounds. So, he's got good size, and he gives the Buckeyes another safety that they can go ahead and develop for the future. So give me your thoughts on Mr. Simeon here.
I think he's a very good athlete. I think he's really long, really rangy for his position. He does remind me of I would say a shorter Sonny Styles in a way, where you're a safety with long limbs. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty big. 6'2", about 195. That's a pretty decent sized kid to be playing safety in the high school level. Usually you're looking somewhere around like what I was, I guess, 5'10", about 185. 180 is where you're looking. But really good athlete, really good at attacking the ball. There were some stabs at him in coverage. I think he's decent at that. Depending on where you look, and a lot of people have talked about this, about him possibly playing linebacker at the next level. I do believe that's where we're going to find him. What do you say to that?
Yeah, I mean, with the fact that they're also getting Bradford, it would make sense if he went ahead and made a move to linebacker. It all depends on what Ohio State is able to bring in at linebacker with this class. I really like what he can do as far as getting downhill. He's in a lot of ways, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Bradford. He's just not quite as skilled, I guess. I mean, he's still really good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's still a top 100 guy, but obviously Bradford's just a little bit better. But I still think this is someone who can win and actually help the team. Not right away, but in a few years. I'd probably say in a couple of years, and also depending on what happens with who wins this other safety spot this year, whether it's Malik or Jalen. Whichever one of those guys, once they leave, maybe he can slip into the other safety spot. So, it's a good get for the recruiting class. It's good to see that, changing defensive coordinators hasn't really slowed down the recruiting. I was a little bit concerned. I know you were a little bit as well, as far as how recruits were going to react to Matt Patricia being the new DC, but it doesn't seem to have impacted things at all. And I mean, maybe it has helped a little bit because
whoa. No, we're not going to skip over that. I don't want to. And before I get going here on my guy here, because I need to hear it. Everyone in chat, Tim, we're gonna get you up here soon. Good to see you, Daniel, Juju, can't stand you, bro. Mecca, Sage, good to see you guys. Has there been a percentage of you that has moved?
No.
I mean it can be 0.002%. Has one of you moved to where I
am? Look, no. What I'm going to say, I'm going to stay consistent. All of this, like everything he said, has been great. He has talked about having, he wants to be with Ohio State. Like, he wants to make an impact on a young man's life. The kids seem to like him a lot, so that's good. I need to see something on the field first. And again, it's been really good to see what he's done early on the recruiting show, but we kind of fell into this pattern last year as far as the early recruits. And then we had some guys fall off, like Anima Ford or Dorian Brew, who they were in on early. So I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit here. But look, I'm never going to complain when they start landing some of these recruits. I'm just hoping we can keep them all until December, because that's when it really matters. They've still got 6 months before they can sign with the Buckeyes. And in today's NIL era, you really got to kind of hold on for dear life when it comes to some of these recruits.
Definitely. Shoot, let's start getting people up. We have 3 people away right now.